This thumbnail for the video shows a boat-tailed grackle eating AI fries. This is a species you will probably encounter if you dine outside at a coastal Carolina restaurant. There the boat-tailed grackle will gladly pull cleanup duty on your plate. As coastal specialists, boat-tailed grackles rarely stray far from salt marshes. The males superficially resemble the crows we met in the previous video, except for their outlandishly long tails. The females look unrelated. But the females are even more brazen than the males when it comes to pilfering fries or fish from your plate. Welcome to the grackle family, Icteridae. We will start with an overview of this diverse group of New World birds. The grackles are the boldest. The red-winged blackbird is iconic. Ever see a bobolink? Probably not. The cowbird is not nice, leaves her eggs where they shouldn't be. The Caciques and Oropendolas compete in nest-building contests. How about them Orioles, so cool even a baseball team was named after them? Who doesn't like a lark? Look for this one in a meadow. The yellow-hooded blackbird competes with the scarlet-headed blackbird for the pretty bird title. Overview over, we resume with the grackles. They are bold and highly adaptable, ranging from the Caribbean up into the United States. The great-tailed grackle, a close relative of the boat-tailed grackle, is found in the American Southwest and Central America. These fearless birds treat bustling suburban shopping centers like their personal playgrounds, announcing themselves with ear-splitting calls. Thriving across the islands of the Lesser Antilles, the Carib grackle takes opportunistic behavior to an art form. Highly social and fearlessly bold, these clever birds operate in tight-knit groups, seamlessly transitioning from picking through natural beach debris to landing directly on outdoor cafe tables to boldly snatch sugar packets. Common grackles are incredibly clever, even using bits of bread as bait to lure fish within striking distance. They are famous for confidently marching right behind farmers' tractors to scoop up unearthed bugs. However, because massive flocks of thousands descend on crops each autumn, they are also a major agricultural pest. They are the only migratory grackle species, with Canadian breeders wintering along the Gulf Coast. The red-winged blackbird is a herald of spring across North American wetlands. The males are fiercely territorial, staking out claims on individual cattails and aggressively puffing out their feathers to flash their shoulders at rivals. Their iconic, buzzing musical trill is a direct warning to the entire neighborhood: back off, this marsh is taken. Unlike their urban cousins, the rusty blackbird is a quiet, unassuming specialist of remote northern bogs and flooded swampy woods. They spend their time wading through shallow water, methodically flipping over soggy dead leaves to hunt for aquatic insects. Sadly, they are facing a steep, mysterious population decline. Maybe it doesn't always pay to be quiet and unassuming. The bobolink is the ultimate long-distance endurance athlete of the family, completing a staggering 12,000-mile round-trip migration between North American hayfields and Argentinian pampas every single year. They are entirely dependent on wide-open grasslands, where they deliver a bubbly, chaotic, metallic burst of musical energy while in flight. Turning from the long-distance endurance athlete, we come to the ultimate freeloader, the brown-headed cowbird. The female can lay over 15 eggs a summer, dropping them into other birds' nests and leaving the unsuspecting host parents to raise her chicks. These clueless foster parents do all the exhausting work of raising the demanding cowbird chicks. This is a photo of a single brown-headed cowbird egg in an eastern phoebe's nest. Cowbird eggs have a short incubation period, so the chick gets bigger fast and can eject their nestmates. Deep in the Amazon rainforest, the yellow-rumped cacique is a master of both complex architecture and psychological warfare. They build dense, bustling colonies of long, woven pouches that dangle precariously from tree branches. To protect these vulnerable homes, they act as brilliant vocal mimics, imitating dangerous forest predators to scare away intruders. The Crested Oropendola builds an even more impressive home than the Cacique. These woven fiber nests hang down up to 6 feet like giant swinging teardrops. The Montezuma Oropendola is a heavyweight engineer of the Central American rainforest canopy. Dozens of their long, woven fiber pouches hang from a single canopy tree like giant pendulums. While the Oropendolas rule the tropical canopy, other lineages pushed far beyond the equator. The Austral Blackbird thrives in the cold forests and scrublands of southern Chile and Argentina, developing a complex, crow-like intelligence to survive. These deeply social birds move in coordinated flocks, filling the Patagonian wilds with a synchronized chorus. But near farms and towns, that same social structure turns them into efficient opportunists, exploiting human spaces just like ravens or crows. As we move out of the dense southern canopy and look toward the wide-open grasslands of the Americas, the family strategy shifts once again. The eastern meadowlark trades camouflage for a brilliant burst of yellow. Dedicated grassland specialists of eastern North America, its sweet, melancholic song is the quintessential soundtrack of rural pastures. Come cooler weather, it heads to similar grassland habitat in South America. The long-tailed meadowlark inhabits the brutal, windswept plains of Patagonia and is built for this harsh terrain. These sturdy ground dwellers use their elongated, exceptionally powerful bills to pry into the dense, frozen turf for hidden invertebrates. As the family leaves the dry Patagonian plains for the freshwater marshes of northern South America, camouflage gives way to high-intensity visual signaling. Time to settle the pretty bird title. The yellow-hooded blackbird is all about reed-bed dominance. Instead of blending in, the males display a striking, glowing yellow hood against a velvet-black body, using their high-contrast plumage as an unmistakable visual flag to claim and defend prime territory among the dense reeds. Pushing even deeper into the extensive wetlands of central South America, the family takes this visual warfare to its absolute extreme. The spectacular scarlet-headed blackbird swaps yellow for a burning, intense crimson that sets the marsh ablaze. But their adaptations aren't just for show. To survive in these dense reed beds, they possess a uniquely elongated, straight, dagger-like bill. They use this specialized instrument to expertly pry open tough marsh plants and hollow reeds, hunting down hidden insects that other swamp birds cannot reach. The Baltimore Oriole is a flash of fire in the treetops, its brilliant orange plumage impossible to miss against fresh spring leaves. Both sexes weave remarkable hanging nests, pouches of plant fiber suspended from the tips of slender branches, swaying safely out of reach of predators. The orchard oriole is the smallest oriole in North America, opting for a quiet, understated lifestyle. Instead of defending territory with loud, aggressive displays, they slip quietly through orchards and open woodlands, using their slender, precision bills to glean tiny caterpillars from the undersides of leaves and sip nectar from flowering trees. Rounding out our list is the Jamaican Oriole, a fascinating island specialist that shows just how far this precision toolkit can be pushed. Found almost exclusively on Jamaica, these highly adaptable foragers have evolved a remarkably diverse diet to conquer their isolated home. They use their strong, curved bills as multi-tools, systematically probing rough tree bark for hidden insects, hunting through the forest canopy for wild fruits, and sipping nectar from tropical blooms. In conclusion, instead of focusing purely on brainpower like the crows and their allies, Icteridae mastered the art of physical and behavioral specialization. They evolved highly specialized skull and jaw mechanics to exploit food sources other birds can't touch, pioneered complex weaving architecture for their hanging nests, and developed some of the most striking visual and vocal displays in the natural world. Corvids might be the undisputed geniuses of the bird kingdom, but the New World blackbirds prove that adaptability, physical refinement, and sheer striking variety are just as powerful when it comes to conquering the wild. Next in this three-part series is the starling family. They are the beauties of the group.